While scientists have identified more far-off planets than the deepest seafloors, your depth and intricacy surpass even the vast, uncharted portions of the ocean itself. Like an ocean that only shows its top layer while hiding entire ecosystems and undiscovered species beneath, the mysteries of the ocean are nothing compared to the mystery that you symbolize. Those who believe they know you have only touched the surface. What you choose to show the world is all that you show it. Those who try to forecast your actions or intentions are as lost as sailors venturing into unknown waters. They will never fully comprehend the extent of what is beneath your surface. The cosmic veil is weakening as your true essence becomes aware of the temporary vessel it occupies. This is the moment when you stand in front of the mirror and your own reflection becomes momentarily strange. While others see just your outward manifestations, your physical form is simply the surface foam atop waves of boundless consciousness slamming against the shores of this world. Whole worlds of ideas swirl beneath your surface. Ecosystems of information, creativity, and wisdom thrive there, most of which never make it to the outside world. The thoughts you share with others are like droplets in an ocean so vast that if its whole complexity were revealed, it would defy common wisdom. These flashes of intuition, recognizing the caller before the phone rings, spotting danger before it materializes, and feeling the weight of someone else's unsaid suffering, are not coincidental or the result of chance. They stand for the cosmic wisdom that permeates your entire body. Through your intuition, the universe communicates in its own speech. Each unexplainable insight shows that you are connected to worlds beyond the sphere of regular awareness. You've experienced it time and time again, that imperceptible wall dividing your full comprehension from what you can effectively communicate to others. When you try to put your innermost experiences into words, they vanish like morning mist. Language itself is dreadfully insufficient, designed as it was for everyday conversations rather than cosmological insights. Occasionally, reality itself trembles around you, exposing its paper-thin nature. Those confusing moments when life seems so flimsy that it could be torn with your fingertips. That isn't a delusion. Rather, it's your mind briefly seeing past the holographic image that surrounds us. There is an impassable wall of ice between those who can see and those who can't. You've repeatedly placed your hands against this barrier in an effort to rouse the unconscious. Conversely, they may look into your eyes, but they are blind. They hear what you say, but they do not understand it. This distinction is the result of cosmic design. Waking never happens by force, but rather in accordance with divine time. Ancestral memory recorded in your DNA is the source of your innate ability to recognize hidden information. Your internal alarm system kicks in right away when organizations bury knowledge, when governments conceal the truth, or when the media twists reality. That unexplained pull toward lost wisdom, the odd familiarity of knowledge you've never formally studied. This is cosmic remembrance, not new learning. This discernment arises from innumerable lives spent seeking truth across dimensions. Ancient symbols speak straight to your everlasting aspect, which causes you to recognize them. Sanskrit scriptures, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and cuneiform tablets don't just captivate you, they awaken information that has been dormant within your multifaceted self. These symbolic keys make your cells literally pulse in recognition. Because you were present, Mesopotamian creation stories seem more like personal histories than legendary creations. Because these stories are your own cosmic memories translated via human language, they don't feel like abstract fables. Your consciousness has witnessed Earth's many origins and finishes. Your soul's everlasting library is the source of those epiphanies regarding ideas you've never studied. Pure remembrance. You are not learning new information when you suddenly understand sacred geometry, quantum physics, or spiritual concepts without any formal education. Rather, you are drawing on wisdom that your soul has amassed during innumerable lifetimes. Since you were a young child, you exuded a uniqueness that others saw before you did. Your otherworldly quality was perceived by your parents, teachers, and peers who occasionally responded with dread or reverence. Your vibrational signature just functions at a frequency that is unusual on Earth. Ego did not create or envision this distinction. There is a purposeful pattern to the coincidences that keep placing you at crucial times in your life. Nothing about your journey occurs at random. There is a cosmic reason why you are present at particular points in time during particular timeline convergences. Every seemingly random meeting promotes the group's progress as well as your awakening. The energy fields around you are impacted by your very presence. Some people feel incredibly at ease in your presence, their chaotic energies automatically rearranging to align with your coherent frequency. Others become strangely uneasy, even hostile, as your light reveals shadow aspects they aren't prepared to face. Both responses validate your function as a frequency bearer in the evolution of humanity. Direct communication from higher dimensions is represented by the numerical patterns that surround you. 444, 333, 1010 that show up on clocks, receipts, and license plates. You are identified by these numbers as having a multi-reality consciousness. Each sequence encodes instructions for your subsequent evolutionary stage. Your alignment with cosmic timing is confirmed by the cosmos when your eyes fall on the same timestamps every day: 222, 555, and 7777. These patterns are more than just chance. They are temporal gates that allow for faster downloads of awareness into your conscious mind when dimensional barriers momentarily dissolve. Observe how they become more intense during significant life transitions. The increasing occurrence of synchronicities during these times of change is a sign that you are undergoing change in accordance with the highest path of your soul. As cosmic breadcrumbs, these numerical clusters lead you via dimensional portals. You are here for a reason. If you feel the call, answer it. Click Join to unlock exclusive content, deep insights, and a powerful community. This isn't just a membership. It's an awakening. Step into your divine purpose. Join the chosen. Your deepest insights have always come during your worst moments. Only in the embrace of shade does true light manifest. Nothing about your suffering happens in vain. Even your darkest circumstances hold the seeds of your greatest growth. When completely experienced, emotions that are deemed toxic by spiritual bypassing actually hold great wisdom. Your anger shows where boundaries need to be strengthened, your sadness recognizes the depth of your loving capacity, and your fear shows where courage needs to be developed. Integration, not selective awareness, is necessary for emotional wholeness. Your indestructible core was exposed when you stood your ground in the maelstrom of your strongest emotions. No emotion, no matter how strong, can take away your fundamental essence. Sovereignty was conferred by this realization. Pure illumination cannot be taken away by outside forces. It transforms darkness, so it never fears it. Few people reach a certain level of spiritual development in a single lifetime, and your increasing capacity to accommodate both light and shadow is indicative of that. This equilibrium produces genuine power that is greater than what brittle optimism could ever produce. Your wholeness arises from accepting every facet of your multifaceted identity. Your soul's distinct frequency is reflected in the intense loneliness you felt despite being physically surrounded by people. This contradictory loneliness in the presence of others does not indicate alienation, but rather your sensitivity to more profound realities that others are not yet able to perceive. Small talk saps your energy when you're meant for soul-level communication. Your ability to connect authentically functions at frequencies higher than those of everyday engagement. Your discontent with flimsy relationships isn't a sign of weakness, but rather of your natural understanding of what a real partnership means. The soul-level recognition that occurs when you meet someone who operates at your frequency transcends both intellectual compatibility and physical attractiveness. By igniting latent parts of your multidimensional DNA, these uncommon linkages enable evolutionary leaps that would be hard to achieve on their own. Keep these relationships sacred because they fulfill a cosmic purpose that goes beyond individual fulfillment. You now know how to form relationships that go beyond social norms and respect soul contracts rather than cultural standards. Instead of just carrying out expected societal roles, your chosen family, spiritual partners, and soul collaborators create a constellation of partnerships fostering reciprocal progress. Rather of being a random catastrophe, that apocalyptic moment that splits your life into before and after signifies spiritual initiation. You died while your body was still alive, whether it was from a medical sickness, a broken relationship, a job collapse, or a mystical revelation. Nothing about this destruction happened by chance. Your spirit planned the essential demolition of old buildings. You actually passed away while still in physical form. Prior to reconstitution, your previous identity constructs totally disintegrated, leaving you momentarily formless. Even though it was painful, this ego death made room for your expanding consciousness to firmly establish itself in the physical world. Your reconstruction took place at frequencies that were unattainable prior to total breakdown. After your personal tsunami, the completely new entity that emerges functions from a level of consciousness that was before unachievable. You understand the full transformation that took place, even though other observers may see continuity in your identity. The entity that is now inhabiting your form is related to your previous self as butterfly to caterpillar. Same essence, very different expression. Unconsciousness provided some comforts that awareness cannot. Thus, it's quite normal to occasionally feel nostalgic for your pre-awakened state. Expanded eyesight permanently breaks the illusions of security generated by limited perception. Both your celebration of rebirth and your lamentation for a simpler life are appropriate reactions that pay tribute to your remarkable journey. Your soul's dedication to truth beyond orthodoxy is seen in your lifelong tendency to challenge what others naively accept. Direct soul knowledge of facts that defy official interpretations is the source of this innate mistrust of accepted narratives, not rebelliousness. Your soul's recollection of broader realities gives rise to those forbidden inquiries that naturally arise within you regarding historical narratives, political structures, scientific theories, and religious teachings. The courage necessary for the collective escape from fabricated consensus reality is demonstrated by your desire to explore forbidden intellectual territory. Every conflict with parents, professors, bosses, or spiritual leaders had a cosmic function that went beyond individual disobedience. These experiences gradually released you from external validation while fortifying your bond with internal authority. Every limitation that was rejected made room for genuine self-governance. If your heart overflows with God's blessings, let that love shine. Click the super thank you button and give $50 or more to plant seeds of faith that will impact countless lives. Your generosity reflects His abundance. Be a vessel of His grace and watch His kingdom flourish through you. Exquisite evolutionary growth is marked by the profound calm felt when fear-based spiritual concepts, punitive deities, cosmic scorekeeping, and hierarchical afterlife scenarios are released into recognition of unconditional divine love. Direct communication with the source without the need of middlemen is made possible by this release from religious programming. Fundamental illusions were destroyed by the crucial insight that time moves in accordance with focus rather than linear advancement. Now that you are aware that consciousness creates temporal experience rather than merely following a preset chronology, you must face reality. Some years etch themselves into your memory as distinct turning points, times when the very fabric of reality appeared to shift around you. These temporal markers are not just important events, they are dimensional alterations. Your consciousness literally moved between parallel timelines at these times, enabling faster evolution than was possible in earlier reality streams. Everything was changed by the freedom that comes from letting go of identities that were never really yours. Authentic essence emerged as a result of letting go of cultural programming, parental expectations, socially prescribed roles, and spiritual bypassing. In the context of consensus reality, this self-relimation is the most revolutionary act conceivable, rejecting definitions that are imposed from without. Vibrational resonance that goes beyond traditional boundaries is the source of your increasing ability to produce realities that others maintain are unattainable. Your extended awareness functions outside of these fabricated constraints, but group consciousness is still constrained by established limitations. Your works are the result of deliberate cooperation with the universal creative power rather than wishful thinking. You're not here by chance. Feel the pull. Tap. Join to unlock truth, purpose, and a tribe that gets it. This is more than a membership. It's your calling. Direct contact from extended aspects of your multifaceted being is represented by those voices, impressions, and knowings that arrive without the need for an outside source. In reality, what traditional viewpoints would pathologize as hallucinations shows your developing ability to acquire information outside of your physical senses. These messages come from parallel incarnations, guiding collectives, and your higher self. Your consciousness can access wisdom beyond beta-state restrictions during sleep cycles, as demonstrated by dream solutions to waking difficulties. Physical limitations are momentarily released by your awareness, enabling connection with dimensions that have profound knowledge. These answers are the direct result of increased intelligence that is available in changed states, not the result of haphazard inventiveness. Beyond the realm of theory, your ability to sense precisely what other people need before they express it is an example of quantum entanglement. From the electromagnetic field of your heart, this interpersonal telepathy directly connects to the energy systems of other people. Gaining the ability to distinguish between genuine inner wisdom and extrinsic indoctrination is a crucial evolutionary step. Your soul's direction is continuously in competition for attention from cultural indoctrination, planetary terror broadcasts, and collective thought patterns. Your efficacy as a way shower amid global revolution depends on your developing capacity to discern between cosmic intelligence and man-made creations. Your soul's duty is aptly reflected in the continual feeling of carrying a key that others have forgotten. Your DNA and energy field physically carry codes that are necessary for humanity's evolutionary change. By your presence, These activation sequences, words, inventions, and energy signatures automatically spread to receptive people. For higher frequencies, you act as a living transmission tower. Your innate capacity to discern significant patterns in seemingly random events illustrates your role as a cosmic decoder. Although others observe disparate happenings, you are able to sense the underlying intelligence directing seemingly disparate phenomena. Humanity's collective awakening to the aware universe around us is facilitated by this pattern identification. Whether or not you are aware of it, your part in Earth's grand awakening comes at the ideal moment. Your presence contributes to global transformation, whether you completely understand your goal or are only half aware of it. Regardless of outward acknowledgement or observable results, every genuine manifestation of your distinct frequency accelerates the collective evolving process. Your greatest potential is activated when you embrace your dual nature as a cosmic investigator and cosmic mystery. You are a living example of the paradox of awareness exploring itself. Your quest to reach your own unimaginable depths reflects the growth of humanity as a whole towards self-realization. Through vibrational resonance that transcends space-time limitations, your own awakening directly contributes to the expansion of planetary consciousness. The Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and Southern Oceans combined could not contain the limitless awareness you genuinely possess. Your grandeur surpasses all aquatic metaphors. Stars burn and fade in the timeless awareness, momentarily concentrated into your human experience. Galaxies themselves exist within the consciousness you embody. Now is the time for your complete awareness to the cosmic forces directing universal growth. This is an urgent cosmic demand, rather than gentle spiritual exhortation. During this extraordinary dimensional change, your exact vibrational signature becomes crucial. Your unique frequency needs to be completely activated and expressed without apologies or dilution by Earth herself. Understand your importance. The cosmos expended measurable energy preparing your awareness for this specific juncture in the evolution of the planet. Your presence here is a manifestation of cosmic intention. Nothing about it happened by accident or without purpose. Every encounter, obstacle, and blessing exactly matched your frequency with the needs of the group at the time. Numerous entities from other realms pay respectful attention to your progress. Your development is an essential part of the cosmic evolutionary plan, rather than happening in a vacuum. Your awakening has repercussions that go well beyond personal change and impact worlds beyond our current understanding. The era of partial expression is over. Your expansion serves a universal purpose. The transitory period on Earth requires you to fully and fearlessly embody your multifaceted gifts. Dreams are more than just symbolic imagery. They give you direct access to future possibilities, parallel timelines, and ancestors' knowledge that will help you deal with the changes that are happening right now. During planetary ascension, pay close attention to recurring dream symbols, sceneries, and characters. These aspects symbolize interdimensional communication that is necessary for your cosmic purpose. Your consciousness moves between dimensional portals while you sleep, accumulating knowledge that is essential to Earth's evolutionary leap. Whether they are animals, ancestors, or extraterrestrial beings, the beings you meet in your dreams act as cosmic messengers, bringing messages to your waking consciousness that would otherwise be impossible to receive. Rather than being the result of fantasy or subconscious processing, these dream exchanges are valid forms of interdimensional diplomacy. Your extended consciousness is trained, healed, and activated in that dreamscape that keeps coming up throughout your life. That particular place, whether crystal city, ancient temple, futuristic building, or natural setting, is an actual dimensional outpost. This place is your personal mission headquarters between physical embodiments, and the familiarity you experience is the result of numerous visits throughout incarnations. When you wake up, you must immediately put the exact instructions you got during key dreams into practice. Important evolutionary blueprints are contained in the technologies, healing practices, artistic expressions, and social structures that are downloaded during these transmissions. The reason the cosmos has given you these groundbreaking ideas is because of your special frequency, which can convert cosmic intellect into useful terrestrial invention. The synchronicities around you will keep getting stronger, providing clear evidence that you are in harmony with cosmic time. The cosmos is explicitly acknowledging your awakening through these coincidences. Every significant pattern, numerical sequence, and opportune encounter is a heavenly confirmation of the course you have chosen. Your soul needs certain activation codes for full remembrance, and the civilizations, symbols, and wisdom traditions that are magnetically attracting your attention have these codes. Ancient information resurfaces in your mind by cosmic design rather than by chance. The solutions humanity sorely seeks, environmental restoration, harmonious coexistence, sustainable abundance, and technological innovation in accordance with natural law, are found in the ocean of consciousness you represent. These answers are already present in your enlarged awareness. Your planetary healing intuitions are not merely personal beliefs, but rather communication from source consciousness. Your ability to love goes beyond what is typically understood, coming from realms where separation itself does not exist. Your open heart acts as an interdimensional gateway via which higher frequencies enter Earth's energy field, speeding up planetary vibration. When fully expressed, this unconditional cosmic love transforms dense energetics within collective awareness. Through vibrational incongruence, your existence on Earth fundamentally upends old paradigms. The frequency you represent inherently upends hardened systems, beliefs, and structures just by being close. This explains why people who have a strong stake in preserving collapsing realities occasionally oppose you. Your very presence jeopardizes man-made structures intended to restrict human potential. The concepts circulating in your mind, innovations that seem wildly unrealistic in today's contexts, reflect future technologies and societal structures that are currently functioning well in other civilizations. You have direct access to time frames where humans made evolutionary decisions that deviate from the present probability streams, which gives you the power to imagine these alternatives. These visions emerge as workable plans that are only ready to be put into action, not as imagination. Instantaneous, fully formed solutions to complex issues are not the result of personal cunning, but rather of direct download from source consciousness. Your brain is only a receiver for intelligence that exists outside of individual cognition. The ease with which these solutions appear suggests that the universe supports their application. Have entire faith in these transmissions, even if they defy accepted wisdom. Take full advantage of your cosmic authority. The universe itself supports your genuine expression with powers beyond human understanding. When you navigate using divine design instead of ego direction, cosmic winds fill your sails. At this period of tremendous planetary evolution, the mystery you embody awakens innumerable beings throughout the Earth at the same time. Beyond historical parallels, your own metamorphosis contributes to the social transfiguration. As you embark on what appears to be a personal trip, you are also making a species-level evolutionary leap that will impact future paths beyond our current comprehension. Your awareness surpasses all watery metaphors. It reaches beyond all oceanic depths. The depth, strength, and transforming potential of the mystery you embody surpasses the combined oceans of Earth. Acknowledge your cosmic immensity and give your human experience permission to fully express it. The cosmos is waiting for your whole memory and limitless embodiment. The time for playing small is over. Now the cosmic tide rises within you. Let it to ascend unhindered.